Hello everyone, photographer Andredesignz here with a new video. Alright, so this is a quick edit of this photograph I've taken some time ago. This was taken with my D750 camera. It was an 85mm lens, 1.8, and I was shooting at 1.8. The shutter speed was 1/100 second. The ISO is 64, and yeah, it was natural light. So the first thing I'm going to do is to crop this image at the ratio of 4.5 or 4 to 5. 4 to 5 ratio, and this is for Instagram. So I'm going to put it like right here. Then I'm going to click enter or press enter. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is to lighten up the image a little bit. So the first thing I'm going to do is to get the shutter up a little bit. Highlights up a little bit, the blacks up a little bit as well. Clarity just 2. Let me see, exposure maybe about 15, 0.15 plus. That looks good. Let me see, vibrancy, should I maybe just 1 for vibrancy. Alright, so that looks good. I'm gonna open it in Photoshop now. Well, I'm already in Photoshop actually, but I'm just gonna open the image right now. Alright, so it's time to retouch this image. Alright, so I was shooting natural light. Since I get the 85mm, I've been shooting natural light at 1.8. Most of my images are shot at 1.8. Alright, so I'm going to duplicate this image, and then I'm going to ensure that the image is straightened. Alright, so I'm going to straighten this image here like this. Good. Then I'm going to hold down on control. Wait, I'm going to press enter first. Alright, good. I'm going to go control T and then control and alt and stretch the image. Right there, good. Enter. Alright, good. So I'm just going to flatten the image, and then the first thing I'm going to do is to clean up the skin. To clean up the skin, I'm not going to use this panel. I'm just going to use the frequency separation action that I've downloaded. I'm going to put it in the description for you guys to see, for you guys to download actually. Alright, I'm noticing that this is not straight, but that's fine. No one will notice it. Alright, so I'm just going to start the retouching process. I'm just going to go frequency. Wait, I have to ensure that my image is being edited in 16-bit. Give it the best result. And then I'm going to start to work on the image now. So let me go frequency separation 16-bit. I'm gonna put this at about the radius at about 8. I don't even understand, you know, the difference between 8 and a lower number, but I always do it at 8. Alright, so I am going to add a empty layer here in case I want to color the image. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do now is to clean up the image. I'm going to work on the high frequency layer. I'm going to get my patch tool, and then I'm going to start patching the skin. She has really nice skin, and when I'm doing personal projects, I ensure that I always go for a model that has really nice skin, so it's easier for me to you know, clean up the skin. Alright, she did her own makeup as well, so I didn't have a makeup artist on this shoot. Not all the time you'll have a makeup artist, so it's always good to learn to edit. Alright, good. So it's not much to clean up. We go down to our arm. Alright, looks good. Right here. Good. So most of the image is clean. Oh, right here. Alright, I want to keep this video really short. My last video was like 32 minutes. A lot of people is not going to sit down and watch a 32 minutes video, but if somebody actually really want to learn how to retouch, they will actually sit down and watch a really lengthy video once it's educational. Alright, good. So that's done. The next thing I'm going to do now is to use my mixer brush and clean up the skin. So again, when using the mixer brush, you have to ensure that you're painting at 1%. Your wet should be at 1%, and you should always ensure that you're working on a solid color only. Alright, so I'm going to zoom into the image so I can get her face, and then I'm going to paint on the low frequency layer. Alright, not sure if you're hearing that screaming in the background, but that's my next door neighbor's daughter. She's always screaming. Alright, so painting the skin with a wet brush at 1%. I'm moving a little fast right now because I don't want to have a long video, but you should take your time at all times when you're editing your images. Should not rush to edit your image, because you will not have a good edit if you rush. So the mixer brush will help you to blend the skin, and that's what I'm doing right now. So look at the before, after, before, after. Alright, so I'm gonna blend right here as well. And always remember, when you're blending the skin, when you're working on the light area, you stay in the light area, and then when you're in the dark area, you stay in the dark area. You're not going to go over to the dark to the bright, or the bright to the dark. It will not do you justice at all. Alright, I think I'm finished with the face. I'm going to go down to the neck. Alright, for me, there are times I edit out the lines in the neck, but you have to be careful sometimes because it will not look realistic. Sometimes I fade them, sometimes I just get rid of them. Not sure what I'll be doing with this edit though, but let's see. Alright, I'm gonna paint the lighter part of the arm. Then I'm going over to the darker part of the arm now. Look at the before and after again. Alright, how I do the before and after, what you have to do is to put your mouse right at the eye, and then you're gonna hold on Alt on your keyboard and then press or click the eye, and it gives you the before and after. Alright, good. This should be a quick edit. It's not much to do. Alright, so as I said before, I like to get rid of the lines from the neck sometimes, so I think I'm gonna work on that right now. So I'm using the patch tool and I'm working on the top layer, which is the high frequency layer. Don't think I'll be taking out all the lines, maybe just some. It's always good though, before taking out the lines, you should create a new frequency separation layer, just to, you know, to maybe put back some of the lines so it looks real, or in case you make a mistake, you can always pull it back. But for me, I'm almost sure each time when I make an adjustment what I want it to look like. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the mixer brush and I'm gonna paint here as well. I'm just gonna smooth it out a little bit. I remember in the past when I used to do editing, I used to blur out the image. Now mixer brush is here. What you do now is to paint your image, and don't blur it out at all. Alright, so look at the before and after for the neck. It looks good, it looks better to me. Yeah, it does. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is to work on some little details like the vein in her hand right here. Just gonna get rid of it right now. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go down to her leg and I'm gonna paint it as well with the mixer brush. Stay in the light area, go over to the dark area, go to the dark area, look at the before and after. Good, it's all blended out. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do now is to color the image a bit. So I'm going to go, let me just do that. I'm just going to go to the color balance tool. I'm going to go down to the, what's this, shadows. And I'm going to play around with the colors a little bit. So I'm going to go over to the blue. I'm going to add like what, 4. And then I'm going to go to the cyan. I'm just going to add +1 to the cyan. Alright. So you can look at the before and after now. Before, after. Just a subtle change. Nothing too much. Alright. That looks good. So what I'm going to do now is to do dodge and burn. So again, you can download this action that gives you everything right here. So I'm going to go with a dodge and burn now. I'm going to put some detail on the skin. Alright. Alright, so now I'm going to go to my brush. Ensure my brush flow is at 1%. And then I'm going to zoom up the image a little bit. I'm going to work on the face. Alright, so the first, I'm going to work on the nose first. So this area here should be a little bit darker. Oh, wait, need to change this to black. Alright, good. So a little bit darker in this area. Because there's no light coming in this section. And normally when the makeup is being applied, you know, the sides of the nose bridge is actually dark. So yeah, before, after, before, after. Good. So I'm gonna do this side as well. All right, let me see the before and after now. Before, after, before, after. Good. What I'm gonna do now is to come under the lips, darken the lips a little bit. Her cheek right here, darken it a little bit as well. So that's too much. So I'm gonna go back. Sometimes it's best to do more than one dodge layer. So I'm just gonna do another one for the cheek, just a little bit. That's it. Don't need any more than that. That's good. Then over this side, same thing. Good. That's it. So I'm giving the face a little dimension basically. Alright, I'm gonna go for another dodge and burn layer. Now I'm gonna change my foreground to white, and then I'm gonna do the light areas now. So before, after. The forehead I'm gonna do here as well, then right here, and then I'm gonna do under the eye, right in this area a little bit. Good. So I'm gonna put everything in one group, and then before, after, before, after. Alright, I have to let it look a little bit more refined, so I'm gonna go back to the first layer, the first dodge and burn, and I'm gonna make sure that I lighten it up a little bit. I think it's too light, so what I'm gonna do then is to lower the opacity a little bit. Good. Right there should be good. So this looks good to me. I think I need to come in and do a little bit more. I'm rushing, guys, but you know, please take your time when you're doing it, because you want to ensure that the photo look realistic when you're finished. Alright, this dark area here, I'm just gonna lighten it up a little bit. Good. I'm gonna go down to her arm. I'm gonna do a new dodge and burn layer again. Then I'm gonna ensure that this is at white, the foreground is at white, and I'm gonna just paint or dodge the arm a little bit. And then I'm gonna get another layer to just to change this to black, darken where the light isn't showing or where we don't have a lot of light. For the leg, I'm just gonna use the same layer, change this to white right here as an highlight. So I gotta do it right here. Good. Look at the before and after now. See the big difference? So dodge and burn is awesome. The arm, that looks good as well. Good. Alright, so that's basically it for the dodge and burning. Before, after, before, after. Alright. I think I want to work on the neck a little bit. I might do a little dodge and burn for the neck as well. Not sure if I need to, but let me just create a new dodge and burn layer and see what it looks like. So I'm just gonna darken, well, no, I'm gonna darken the back of the neck right here a little bit, and then I'm gonna brighten this section right here. I think I want to adjust her neck a little bit by, wait, let me just get it a little bit brighter and see what it looks like. That looks good, I think. I think that looks okay. Right there, good. I love using my panel. I get so used to using my panel. I haven't used any of these actions in ages, but my panel is a one-of-a-kind thing. You can go to Retouch Academy to actually buy it. I think it's about $60-some for it. Alright, so that's that. Let me see what else I can do with this image. Let me see. Need to work on her eyes. So I'm gonna use this this action that I've created. It's for cleaning the teeth, but you can actually use it to clean the eyes as well. So I'm gonna put my flow to about 24. I'm gonna clean the eyes. Again, it's always good to create more than one layers of actions. Wait, what's happening here? Alright, let me go back to, not sure what just happened. Alright, just gonna delete the entire thing. Alright, good. So I'm gonna use the same action to do the other part of the eye. Good. So look at the before and after now. So before, after. Sometimes I like to put some highlights in the eyes. How I do it sometimes is using the marquee tool and then make a circle in the eye. Create a new layer. Put it at the top. And then create another circle in the eye. And then fill it with white. After filling it with white, I'm just going to go up to blur, Gaussian blur, put it at about 2, then set this to overlay, and then get my eraser brush and erase the part of it that I don't want. Then I'm gonna lower the opacity a little bit right there, and then I'm just gonna copy it by clicking the layer and then hold down on Alt and put my mouse right over it and just pull it over. Good. So I have two of them right now. So look in the eyes. I'm gonna look at the before and after now. So this is the before, this is the after. So put a pop in the eye. Alright, good. So that's it so far. So I'm gonna go Control Shift Alt E to create a new layer of this image. It's loading, it's loading. Alright, good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do a little color grading on the image. So I go to yellow, and then I'm just gonna play around with the colors a little bit. So let me see what cyan looks like. Alright, so cyan plays with the green. You can turn the green to yellow, so I'm gonna turn it to yellow. So like that, and the yellow a little bit, let me see, right here, the black, darken the black a little bit. Good. So before, after, before, after. Alright, you have to ensure that you do not change the complexion of the skin with this color adjustment. It does just a little. Alright, looking at the image, I can see right here isn't so smooth, so I'm just going to take the patch tool and patch it out a little bit. This area as well. Alright, that looks good to me. So that was a quick edit, even though this video, I believe this video is also a 30 minutes video, but let's see if it helps someone. There's a little adjustment that needs to be done right here. Okay, I think I might have to use the clone stamp for this one. We need to turn down the flow to about 16. Paint it in. Good. Do a little bit more. Ah, it's gone. Good. Alright, so that's it for the video, guys. Alright, so I'm gonna save the image now. So I'm gonna go save as, and I'm gonna save it as well, I'm gonna save it as JPEG, and I'm gonna save it on my desktop. Alright, maximum size. Good. So this is the finished product, and then I'm gonna go back to Photoshop and look at the before and after. So before, what's happening here? Alright, it's moving a little bit slow. Alright, hold on, let me highlight everything again. Not sure what just happened, but before, after, before, after. Alright, so I hope this video actually helps someone to retouch their natural light photo. If you like this video, click the like button and also share it to your friends so everyone can learn, and also subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.